Buddy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday night.
I forgot you do this.
Yeah, I start while you all are talking all the time. I don't know how much of it you caught. We were talking about the last episode of Game Changer. If anybody's watched that, it was quite wonderful. So this is another episode of Triangle Agency. I'm gonna say up front, we are off next week. Just as a reminder, I'm away at Gen Con, so I cannot be here to run a game because I have events I have to be at there. I have a very busy weekend, but we will be back the following week for episode 4. So no worries, 1 week off only, and then we'll come back. But in the meantime, if you are somehow new here and have stumbled upon this channel, hi, my name is Mallory. I own the place, and I GM this game of my wonderful, wonderful friends and partners. And so this week, Jake gets to start.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jake, and this is definitely my streamer voice. I am playing Mac, the IT specialist here at Echo. Definitely the normal one. Nothing weird about my character at all. And this one, I'm gonna choose the person I flirt with the most, Zach.
Hi, everybody. My name is Deacon. Still, I'm the intern here at Echo. Apparently, Echo is a subsidiary of the Triangle Agency. I am figuring out what a Triangle Agency is as we go through here. We'll figure that out together. Let's kick it over to the person I'm scared of the most in character, Abby.
I thought you also meant that in person. That was the most
No.
hurtful thing you could have ever said to me.
In person, no, hun.
It's impossible in person.
I say with love and affection.
Well, yep, I'm Abby. I'm your local Dinan nerd, but tonight I'm going to be Nora Santoro. I'm going to be your local branch manager of Echo, and I'm just figuring all this stuff myself. And oh boy, I sure hope I don't have to file overtime for this, because I really would hate to, ask for overtime. And I'm going to throw it over to the fabulous, the full of Japanese racehorse knowledge, RJ.
I'm definitely full of something. I had a really funny bit going, but that threw me off my game.
You're full of piss.
I was gonna come in here like, oh hey doll, it's me, RJ. You can catch me on Justice 282, blah blah. But no, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
The voice of Lady Isaac.
I gotta plan that out. It's gonna be funny. Anyway, yes, today I'll be playing Issac, who is the catalog creature feature of this party. Mallory, take us away.
I'm Mallory, and I play everyone and everything else, including all their nightmares and all their dreams. So when we left last week, or when we came in last week for episode 2, they were going through the echo chambers, which had sort of flooded with this extra memory, the extra memories that had been sucked up by the memory bank. And it was their job to take care of those memories, or else they really couldn't get through. They took care of an 80s prom where someone's heart was being broken. They also took care of a young boy who'd been left alone on the swings. And then they went to a family dinner where the grandma couldn't remember anyone that was there and asked them to sit down. And in the middle of Norma trying to get this older woman to bed, she freaked out. And these things came out of the walls that were very much humanoid, but just matched the wallpaper. So there are these floral mannequin-looking creatures running around now. And that is where we ended everything. For them to come back and see if they could take care of it this week in an attempt to go to Echo headquarters and restore the full memory bank, because for some reason the memory bank is taking too many memories and is not able to get it to the factory where all of their products are made. So it's spilling over into the real world a bit, which is causing problems. So we're gonna start with Norma, since you were upstairs with the older woman when she sort of freaked out. As you're sort of trying to lead her around the second floor of what you assume is her home, getting her kind of ready to lay down for the night, because you are pretty sure that the answer is to get her to go to bed. She turns to you once you reach the top of the stairs. Her eyes go black, and she grabs onto your shoulders like she's going to try to throw you down the stairs.
Oh, no, we're not doing that. In fact, look, as this younger, vibrant, dare I say youthful woman, instead, I want to push her down the stairs.
So you want to grab onto her and like throw her past you?
Yes, we are having a cat fight.
Love this for you. I am going to say that because this is not like a altering reality thing, you can get your hands on her. It's throwing her down that I'm gonna ask for a roll, and I'm not gonna make clear why I'm saying this is something you do definitely need to roll for, because normally I wouldn't ask for rolls in this game, but you are fighting an anomaly like in hand-to-hand combat, and she's going to do some shit that I'm going to gift you the opportunity to stop.
I'd really like to do that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'm a benevolent GM. I try my best.
What skill am I rolling here?
I'm going to be so generous that I'm going to let you tell me.
Oh boy.
I was gonna say dynamism is the action stat.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like the best, but if you think that there's a way to do anything else about this, I'll let you have it.
I'm gonna say persistence because she's trying to shove me down. I don't want to go down those stairs.
You know,
and I'm gonna
I'd say that I'll let you have that. That seems correct.
That's right. You too can negotiate with your GM. I'm gonna spend
only if your GM is as cool as I am, and if they're not, sorry, you're probably shit out of luck.
That's true. I'm going to spend one of my little thingamajigs, my condemnations. I will figure out how to say that eventually. Don't look at me. Just have a guaranteed success and then roll the rest. 1, 2. All right, that's 3, but it's not going to be triangle. I forget the word climax. It's not going to climax.
Yeah. Climax is certainly not the word. Transcendence.
Transcendence.
Not yet, at least.
Have you ever seen Bayonetta?
Yes. Love this for me.
But that's 3.
Wonderful. So with 3 successes, you can keep your footing. So what happens instead is this. She puts her hands on you to try to throw you down the stairs. You can grab onto her, and when she tries, you can feel it with an unmanageable amount of strength. Like abnormal is a light word to use for how much strength this little old 90-year-old woman has, if not older. She is essentially holding you by your shirt and like holding you off the ground. And if you didn't have such a good handle on her, she fully would have thrown your ass down the stairs like a fucking rag doll.
Oh, that's terrifying. Okay, just going through my little manager's list of ways to de-escalate. And right now, the only way looks like sedation. The boys, a little help up here.
Do you require assistance? That looks like it's not conducive to your health.
Yeah, no shit, Isaac, I need assistance!
He blasts the grandma.
Wonderful. With your rifle gun?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Remember, you have exactly 1 shot with that.
You have exactly 1 shot. And who's spent their shots last episode?
Nobody.
Okay, I didn't think so. We've spent, what, 2 suitcases?
Yes. And
okay.
I think Isaac was going up the stairs with the suitcase before all this started happening.
Okay. So, yeah, you fully witnessed this.
Or maybe Mac was. One of the 2. Yeah.
Mac doesn't have either.
Okay.
I was going to say, Mac doesn't have his rifle gun or his briefcase on him because he decided he was only going to bring his laptop. And I do really love dedication to the bit. And because you're so thorough on, I don't have anything that could be helpful right now, I would like you to take an extra commendation, mostly because it makes my life very fun.
I'm never going to refuse that.
Yeah, take it. You might need it before this is all over, because one of you might need to pay me your life insurance policy. We'll see what happens.
Mal, I could barely pay my own. Why do you think I'm gonna pay you a life insurance policy?
I mean, look, Isaac. I would say Isaac has a special deal on his life insurance policy. If anything,
in game,
you still pay the same amount, but it's the terms are slightly different.
Yeah.
As you all watch this, remember that downstairs there are 2 of these wallpaper men, I'll call them, and there's one upstairs. So Norma, you can kind of see it approaching Grandma from behind. It is all like stark ghost white with pink flowers all over it, in like that grandma print that is all over the walls. But it has no face, it has no features. It literally just looks like a flowered mannequin that is very slowly approaching, I'll say.
I know it's not my turn, but just for flavor, I bet I'm knocked to the floor as Grandma's vaporized. I say, "You got an extra hour break for that," and then I'm just gonna get my heel and have that ready as a weapon.
Amazing. Yes. As you shoot the ripple gun, what are you aiming for on Grandma? Just so I
Probably
Yeah.
just the broad portion of her back.
Okay. She, like, you watch as whatever happens with this ripple gun. This is like certain type of anomaly that's living inside of her, or is her. You're not really sure which. Where your ripple gun hits, almost looks like it burns, and then that black soot sort of like crawls out over her body. And as it covers all of her, she disintegrates to the floor. Norma, you are able to then pick yourself back up. Can breathe a little bit, but you can definitely have inhaled a bit of Grandma, for lack of a better way to put it. And now,
Oh, I've inhaled Grandma since the 80s. Oh my goodness. You're taking me back. Me and my husband, we were wild back then.
What?
I'm gonna make a compilation someday of all the wild things you and your husband have done. The 2 that are downstairs are headed for Mac, who is still on the bottom floor.
How many? There's 2 other of these floral things, right?
So 2 downstairs with you, 1 upstairs with Norma.
Okay, well then I'm going to Norma and deal with the one that's up there.
Wonderful. You book it.
Yeah, I go up there. Do they have any weapons or anything like that?
Not that you can see on them. He is like approaching Norma sort of as you have gotten up the stairs, kind of pushing back Deacon, or pushing past Deacon, I suppose. And it's like starting to reach down towards Norma. You don't see it pull a weapon, but you don't know what it itself do.
Okay, I'm gonna use my limbs ability.
Got it.
I'm a roll dynamis. 2, 4, 6. All right. 2 3s. That's not very helpful. Okay, so I'm going to use my limb ability, and I'm going to engage with 1 more target. So I'm going to go up to where Norma is so that I'm physically near her and defending there. But my other arm stretches out and is like engaging and dealing with one of the ones that are down the stairs.
Wonderful. Okay, so you are close to Norma, basically in proximity that when this thing goes to grab her, you can be there, but you're trying to deal with one downstairs instead.
Yes, because from my understanding in the system is that there are statuses. So, for example, with limbs, I have an ability where it says I can engage multiple targets. I can then, if I roll this again, I can render an engaged target unconscious, and then I can also roll this again and kill an unconscious target. So, like there are tiers to it. So I'm engaging 2 separate targets.
Got it. Understood. Sounds wonderful. All right, and then Deacon, you are the only one that has not gone for
Correct.
sort of the round. So you let me know what you would like to do. 2 downstairs, 1 upstairs. You are on the stairs, so you can.
I was not on the stairs. I was staying downstairs.
Oh, at the bottom of the stairs. Sorry.
I'm still like basically at the kitchen table or the dining room table because Mac and I were staying there while Isaac and went upstairs.
Isaac went upstairs. Sorry, my bad. I do.
Yeah, so Mac has maneuvered himself now towards the stairs to handle both of these things, which leaves me downstairs with, I guess, 1 free one. Deacon proceeds as this thing, looks in his general direction and moves towards him, I imagine, to shriek and start throwing things on the dining room table at it.
Wonderful.
I've never handled this ship before.
You have not. And honestly, that is the best reaction that I could have even asked for in all this. And I mean, the dining room table has a lot of stuff on it. We're talking cutlery. We're talking
It won't when I'm done.
food, candlesticks, candles. And you just start chucking all of it at it. You're making some contact, I'll say. I mean, you're flailing about it, but I'm going to give Deacon the benefit of the doubt and say that you played t-ball as a child or something like that. So you have like a tiny bit of aim in you. And as it is all like connecting with this creature, its pace is maybe slowing, but it doesn't seem it's stopping.
Mhm.
But I'll definitely say you're causing harm of a sort. Now, these anomalous creatures, so they don't exactly have the same. They're fully anomalous creatures, so they don't have the same threshold exactly that you all do. Whereas if you get one major harm in any of this, that's when we'll talk life insurance policy. They can kind of handle a little bit. So, like as you're throwing things, what I'm gonna say, what do you think? What item would you say has caused like the most damage to this thing? I'll give you one.
You mentioned a candlestick, and that seems like the heaviest thing on the table, unless there is like one of those silver dinner trays that's like actually silver.
Oh, fair. Candlestick is fine by me. As you chuck it, you see it sort of stumble back. It's one of those things that if it had eyes, you would imagine that it's just like blinking away whatever happened. It doesn't, so you don't see that.
As food just drips off of its head.
It's like gravy running down wallpaper.
It's just in handfuls. Whatever Deacon can grab, he is throwing frantically.
That poor gravy boat. As you like chuck it at his head, there's a mashed potato slung across a body as it just keeps lumbering towards you. But like I said, it's moving much slower. It's like its vision is obstructed, even though you can't clearly see that it has a way to have vision. That sort of thing. So we're making progress, I'll say. And we'll take that. The one at the top of the stairs will go to grab at Norma again, and I think is gonna go for your neck.
Hey, no, it's not. I'll cover you. I'm gonna use an ability. You grow rapidly around them and take an attack for them. Any hurt, harm, or death is dealt to you instead of them.
This is an HR violation.
Oh, but I'm not opposed to it. Oh my goodness.
I'll absolutely roll for it. Let's see what happens.
Hey, 3 3s and 3 4s. Wow, that's a weird fucking roll.
Will give you nothing. But the 3 3s means transcendence. So remember that you have choices when it comes to transcendence. You get any of the following. You can take 5. You can take commendations for yourself, which is fine. You can get back some quality assurances, or you can. I believe the other one is change 3s, but I forgot to pull up my cheat sheet. I grabbed the book and not the cheat sheet. Where'd it go?
I'm gonna just take the accommodations because I don't need any additional 3s because it says on every third 3. So I got 3 of them. You armor yourself in an extra layer of protective flesh. This instance of for this instance of harm. So I just basically wrap myself around Norma.
Love that. I will also note that I got 4 additional chaos from the roll earlier. So that is where I'm sitting now with plus 4. So I believe that puts me back to 16. And we will go from there. But you do protect Norma. And in this case, you will instead take any harm that comes. So give me one moment because I have to do this.
I will also say that in the description of this ability, it says higher numbers will create an obvious change in your physical body until it's lost to absorb the harm. So I was physically tall and large. I feel like this extra third just a mound of flesh.
Oh my goodness, Meg, have you been going to the gym? You've got really nice muscle definition. I'd love, if you came over to my kitchen and showed me, she says while being wrapped up and attacked by this thing.
You just watch as Mac is like getting choked out essentially as you're like, oh, you could come over anytime. As Mac will instead take the harm for you. I felt it was only fair to roll because you got Transcendence and everything to kind of see how things go. Fact is, I also got Transcendence.
Ooh, doggy.
So
what does that mean?
That means that I'm adding a bunch of threes to mine, making mine 6 threes. While I don't get any more chaos to it, it does mean I choke the shit out of Mac.
Do it.
Okay.
How do you know Mac's not into it?
I don't know shit, but I know that we're about to talk about life insurance policies because our field agents at the end of the day are part anomalous, right? They've all had some sort of anomalous power put into them. But one harm is still like a major harm is still enough to kill you. Things like psychological trauma, broken bones, things like that. We'll narrate those, we'll acknowledge those, but they're not technically enough to cause a harm. I have to physically give a big amount of harm as an anomalous creature to be able to enact life insurance policy. So technically this fits that arrangement. If you would like, though, all you have to do is pay me your life insurance policy. You can go into the negative. As a reminder, there will just be reminders from the agency that you owe.
Yeah, I think that's a funner story.
Wonderful. So I would say then that as Norma, you watch from in being wrapped up in Mac as the life starts to leave his eyes because he's being choked by an anomaly with super strength that looks like white wallpaper with pink flowers on it. And as the light leaves his eyes, his body fades from around you. But that mannequin creature is no more because we are not in Echo, nor are we in an agency headquarters. I'm going to say that the break room is actually just the bathroom of this place. So, Mac, you wake up on the floor of the bathroom, and I will take 5 commendations.
Do it.
Wonderful.
Weird ass fuzzy toilet seat cover.
Oh, pink everywhere.
Carpeted bathroom.
I was going to say, the nightmare of the carpeted bathroom? That's what's happening here. Pink. Pink, fuzzy, toilet seat cover, pink loofah on the shower, pink towels everywhere. This bathroom is just pink.
Just a big moisture trap.
If you've watched or if you've played the game What Remains of Edith Finch, it's that bathroom. It's that bathroom.
I hate it.
There you go. And that takes Mac's turn, but it also means that Norma is alive.
Question.
Yeah.
What happens to the ripple guns when they're used?
They need to be recharged at a station before you can use them again.
You got a paperweight.
Yeah, they're it's a fancy paperweight.
Okay. Hilarious.
I also have a question really quickly.
Sure.
Because combat is not actually a written down thing in this game.
Correct.
Is this a concept where everything is happening sort of simultaneously?
Yeah, pretty much. I am treating this as if your 4 actions are happening simultaneously because that is the easiest way for my brain to do this.
And then the anomalies are also their actions are happening simultaneously, or they're happening individually.
Essentially, yeah, all 3 of them will essentially happen simultaneously too after you all go.
Okay. Could I make a request?
Sure.
That you potentially hold off on what you just said happens to Mac, because something that I do might negate that.
Sure.
Okay.
Why not? Take your commendations back for a minute, Mac. We'll see if you actually end up in that bathroom or not.
Because if it's all happening simultaneously and I succeed on and it depends on how this thing interacts with me.
Yeah.
But depending on if I succeed, I could I could negate this whole thing.
Sure. I'm happy to see if you do.
All right.
All right, so then we pause on Matt getting choked out on the second floor landing, and we will pop to either Isaac or Deacon or Norma. None of you have technically taken. Oh wait, sorry. They. Okay, so there's the other one that Mac was engaging with is downstairs.
Yes.
And then there's the one with you. I'll go to the other one downstairs first, the one that is not with Deacon. I'm gonna say that one, the one that's closer to Isaac, I'm gonna say starts lumbering up the stairs, sort of towards like where Isaac shot at. He's coming for you now instead. So I'll say that he is coming up from behind you, so he's able to like grab the back of your shirt, like your work uniform. Before anything happens, it'll like pull you, sort of trying to pull you down the stairs.
Okay, Mac is around Norma. Deacon's in the other room.
Yep.
Downstairs, not the other.
Yeah, downstairs in like the dining room. So Deacon somewhere over here. You all can see where I'm pointing. Deacon somewhere over here, and then Isaac, you are near the stairs / on the stairs. Norma is at the top of the second landing. Mac is currently also on the top of the second landing, trying to defend Norma, like jumped in when Norma was about to get choked out. You're being pulled down the stairs, and then the last one that is with Deacon, I'm gonna say, is like stumbling towards you still, and will pick up the like candlestick that you threw at it, and is going to like come bludgeoning style towards you.
Who's me? Or
Yeah.
him?
You.
Okay. I'll is the thing happening with Isaac now, or are you jumping to me?
Those are both of those actions. You two can resolve them in whatever order you like.
I'll let you go first because you had like the question first, so I don't want to jump ahead of you. Also, again, what I do might impact how everything shakes out.
I'm going to use a ability called You Might Also Like. I get to choose a handheld object and then replace it with a variant of itself. I'm going to choose a recharged ripple gun.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? It's your power. If you could roll for it, fuck it.
I have 3 quality assurance and dynamism, so I'm going to use that to get 6 total threes.
Okay.
On every third 3, I am able to duplicate the object with an additional variant. So he now has 2 ripple guns. They're high-powered ripple guns.
Mm-hmm.
And as this creature is pulling him by the shirt, he turns and there's just a as like this eldritch blue flash just illuminates the hallway where Deacon's looking that's leading up the stairs.
Hey, you want that to be 4 ripple guns?
It's only, I can only duplicate it. Oh, are you gonna?
Yeah, you can duplicate it, but you know what I can do? I can
What can
overclock you.
Ooh.
So in my ally rolls for an anomaly ability other than this one, after seeing the results, I may roll initiative. On a success, you can send them back in time to overlap their own effect, allowing them to use the ability a second time with the same roll. This roll does not generate chaos or transcendence. So
Amazing.
I'm going to roll my initiative, and I'm going to
Do it.
spend one of my
So-
assurances to make sure that there is at least one success here.
I want you to imagine Reaper Overwatch. He just drops the ripple gun. Another ripple gun appears in his hand, and he fires it as he's getting turned around and goes, "Oh shit!" And then 3 more ripple guns appear in the air as he's floundering backwards.
Yeah, like as you are like being turned back into time.
Well, so if it's just duplicating your effect, then I think if you only summoned 1 more ripple gun, you're about to get a 3rd ripple gun out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
third one is like a second you is about to
Yeah.
wind through time, goes to Christmas future with a 3rd ripple gun, hand it to you because I just rolled 2 other successes for a total of 3.
Jesus Christ.
There
Amazing.
you go. I love this. This was the best use of player your powers together I could possibly think of at this moment. So yeah, sure. Isaac, you have 3 fully charged ripple guns. Go for it.
Okay.
This is from Mesopotamia from me, sweetheart.
I don't think Mesopotamians were this technologically advanced.
Well, the goddess sure thinks it was cool.
What is the one that has the candlestick doing?
Currently coming at you with a candlestick about to bash you over the skull.
Okay. I assume that it swings at me.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to roll duplicity. I'm going to flavor this a little bit different from how it's written in the text because it's technically my first time doing it. But what would be considered? Okay, so this is effectively a dodge roll. What would be considered a success here? Is it just any number of successes?
Just one.
Or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I got 2 successes. This is my anomalous ability called Mist, MISSED, which is when something might touch or hurt you, you say Mist and you roll duplicity. I have succeeded, which means I was always somewhere else nearby. For every additional 3, and this is why I asked, another willing nearby target may be moved with you to a new location.
Ah, got it.
So suddenly, this candlestick comes at me, and I just sort of jump back, and Mac and I wind up at the top of the staircase behind Norma. I'm like this, like in Mac's arms, and I just go, "It missed."
Perfect.
Hey.
So, yep, keep your commendations. You don't die after all, because Deacon saved you. So now, Deacon and Mac are upstairs behind Norma. Norma's still on the ground. Isaac has 3 fully charged rifle guns because reality means fucking nothing. And these 3 wallpaper creatures are pissed. Do you hear the one downstairs like clang the candlestick on the table as he was very clearly coming in with force towards you? So that one will have to make its way upstairs. You annihilated the one. Yes, Isaac with the okay. Was that the one at the top of the stairs or the one that
The
had
other
one
grabbed,
downstairs.
Isaac by the shirt.
Cool, just making sure. So now there's one upstairs around the 3 of you, and there's one downstairs that will be trying to catch up to Isaac. And I will give you all one more action before they swing again, as this the one that was in the dining room is just making his way towards the stairs. Like I said, they're pretty slow, so they're not going to be able to make it anywhere yet. The one upstairs, however, will probably get in a hit pretty soon, but I will allow everybody to like take an action first before that happens.
Norma, Mac.
Yeah. I mean, Norma, do you have an idea? Because I'm just gonna use my body.
Oh, I've certainly got. I love when you use your body, Mac. It's wonderful to watch. I am going to use another anomalous ability. We've got time. When you are near you or a target are in a hurry to complete a task, you may check your timepiece and say the phrase, "We've got time," and roll professionalism. And on success, if I'm right, the pursuer is just too slow, the full moon's not. I'm just going to slow him down, this dude with the candlestick. And the way I do this, Norma, like as Mac looks to her, "Oh, we've got time. The stairs are pretty large. And I'm going to roll. Those are some tall stairs. We got time."
No.
4 3s.
Nice.
Or
No
3?
transcendence, but that's still less chaos going to
That's
the.
all right.
Yeah.
Yep, 2 more chaos for me. That puts me at 18, I believe. Or no, sorry. Zach's roll had 2, so that put me at 20. That puts me at 22. So with that, explain to me one more time what that does.
All right. So basically, for some reason, the enemy just doesn't have enough time. I am slowing down time for him.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. You all watch as the sort of like floral one that is in front of you all starts to like rip its own chest apart. You have no clue what happens when that's done, but now that it's going in like slow mode, essentially, it's like trying really hard to destroy itself.
Yeah, I think the basic wording of this is basically whatever Abby wants to do.
Yeah.
She has enough time to do it before
no.
whatever this thing plans on doing.
Yeah, no, I am absolutely giving it to her. I'm just
Yeah.
letting you know that this is what it looks like.
Right.
You all have all the time that you need, thanks to Norma.
Yeah, and
This thing
I
is
need the
just
time to get up, get my hair right. Oh my gosh, Mac, you really saved me there. Thanks. As this thing is just like slowly coming towards them.
And Mac is gonna. I'm gonna use my limbs again, and I'm gonna see if I can just like push this guy down the stairs. You know, like.
Love that.
All right, let's see. Well, you're gonna get some extra chaos because I only got 2 3s.
There you go. I'll take the 4. Thanks. Up to 26.
Is it 30 where you get to kill us outright? Okay.
Sure is.
And that's just something they want to. They could spend that in batches to just give more and more minor anomalies if they felt like it.
Good. Yeah, I don't have to spend 30 to kill you. It's more like I have options.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, so you use limbs again because you were already engaged with this one. So this was unconscious or this was kill?
Well, so if they're already engaged, then I can render an engaged target unconscious.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure because I couldn't remember if we were on the step of unconscious or kill.
No, if I would have gotten actually it says each additional 3 choose 1. So actually I got 2 3s in this situation. So I could make one of them unconscious and then kill it. Or I can make 2 of them unconscious.
Which would you rather do?
Make 2 of them unconscious? That sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That sounds real good.
Yep. You know what? That one choked me out. So I'm just gonna do a super stretch Armstrong. Just my arm just around their neck. Just
wonderful. You all watch as this thing, again, still in super slow motion, goes from ripping its chest apart to like trying to grab a hold of Mac, but like is not gaining enough purpose to stop the constriction. The one down the stairs, you watch Isaac. You're really the only one that can see it from this angle as it is like coming through towards the stairs that Mac's other arm shoots past you. And for the other one, what do you want the same choking it out or are you?
Oh yeah, just it's easy. You know,
wonderful.
Yeah, it's like tapping your head and rubbing your belly. You know, just do the same thing in both. You know, it makes it easier.
Yeah, and you watch as his arm like stretches past the creature and then wraps itself around and just squeezes. That one is also like trying really hard to grab a hold of Mac, but it's just not working as it goes limp under the sort of pressure and collapses to the ground. And the same for the one upstairs. So these 2 are now unconscious, even though they are not dead. You all are good for now.
I had the image of the tentacle throttling the one downstairs, but it's the Hulk Loki pummel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But you did just give me an idea. You know, my arms are just kind of like human tentacles. You know,
Right? Flesh whips.
Don't get me started. Oh my goodness. We're still in a work environment, everyone. This is on the clock work.
It seems that everyone is healthy to a degree, staring at Mac's elongated tentacles.
Very
Deacon is
healthy.
Deacon's like now like leaned up against Mac instead of on Mac's arms because of the movements. How did your arms do that?
I kind of always been able to do that. It's kind of like second nature.
Okay.
Yeah, sweetheart. It's kind of like how you walked. What's the word that kids use nowadays? No clipping. It's like how you kind of no clipped out of reality for a second. You do that too. You can't be so judgy, David.
I did.
Yeah, we all watched you. You were down there, now you're up here. Which, by the way, you almost wrinkled my skirt.
No,
Yeah,
I was always.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. By the way,
Okay.
Okay, let's not get too friendly now.
if they're unconscious, I'm going to let go of them.
Yeah.
And let them collapse to the floor.
They sure do.
Boom.
Just
Yeah.
the most clinical, sociopathic. And that's all of my guns.
Yep.
Wait, you guys have guns?
Yeah, Isaac gave me a gun. I take the gun out. The
See, and all I
unfired one.
got was this Tamagotchi.
Is it still alive?
Yeah, but I gotta clean its poop up. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Good job. You love a man who's responsible and handy around the house. Oh, by the way, Isaac, Areshka gal, she says enjoy the gun. She'd love to have one too.
Let's not get into that.
Oh no, she just thinks it's cool how far technology has gone. She also said a bunch of other things, but that's not appropriate. For a
I'm pretty
manager
sure
to
the
say to their
Aztecian
employee.
god was very aware of guns.
Oh no, she's Mesopotamian.
Oh, she's Mesopotamian. I'm sorry. My
Okay.
apologies.
Okay, well now I can't say half these things. Jesus Christ, girl, he is many millennia younger than you. You can't be saying things like that. You're Robin. I know. Anywho, we should clean up this mess.
I think they are. I just point at the ash like outlines on the ground.
Well, grab a dustpan.
Oh, okay, and just go down the stairs and look in the cupboard for in the pantry for the little broom and dustpan.
I found a wet vac.
Okay.
Oh no, isn't that handy? Oh my goodness, Meg. And she's just gonna do that thing where like she pinches your biceps. Now, I have never seen somebody so worth employee of the month, in all the 10 years that I've been working here.
Norma, I don't think
What
it
is
would
it,
be.
sweetheart?
I don't think it would be appropriate for you to give me Employee of the Month, especially since I was wondering if you would. And then Mac pulls out like a folded piece of paper and maybe sign this other this document, and it's document 4753.
She signs it without even looking. Oh, whatever you need, honey.
Which is the employee relationship document. For those of you who definitely remembered that callback from episode 1.
Love this for you. As Isaac is wet vacuuming up the ashes and things. Deacon, you go through cabinets and things. You find a dustpan and a broom pretty easily. And then by the time you come back, there's already a wet vac being used. But you're more than welcome to clean up more ashes, as there are 4 bodies that have been eviscerated.
Okay, then yeah, whatever's down here, just kind of.
Yeah. Perfect.
I'm not lugging this thing down there.
Okay. And just kind of sweep off the floor and.
We've got to make it like sorry. We have to make it look like no one lives here.
Deacon looks around at the scattered remains of the dining room table and goes, "Yeah,
Hasn't your parents ever made you do that? Clean the house to make it look like
Exactly.
no one's ever lived there?
They can't know we sit. Get to vacuuming.
Yep.
Clean before the maid shows up.
you don't want to make her do extra work."
No, I never had a maid. This is a personal story. I never had a maid, but all my friends who did have maids, their parents made them clean the house before the maid showed up, so the maid didn't think that they were disgusting. I was like, they're literally cleaning up after you.
Yeah, you don't want to make them do extra work.
Exactly.
Then
That's
you
rude.
just do it. Then you
Yeah.
just clean the house.
You're already there.
Oh.
I mean, okay, whatever. If you got the money.
Yeah, you all are able to clean up fairly well. There's still some streaks of mac and cheese on the wall from where Deacon freaked out and was throwing everything, and that's fine. But you are able to get up all the ashes and think, yes, Isaac.
The food or the person?
The food.
Mm.
The
Okay.
person very much
Oh.
intact.
Okay. This is the game, though. You have to make sure.
I appreciate your thoroughness. I really do. As you all clean up the last bits and pieces of all of it, you all see the door you came through is open again and looks back out into the tunnel system you all went through earlier.
Would anyone like a to-go plate?
I'm not hungry anymore, thank you.
You know, I've been on a liquid diet for a little bit. Well, but the thought was very sweet, Isaac. Maybe you should bring it to the potluck.
Isaac will lift the entire table.
Oh, no, sweet. I mean, actually, it's not like we have to pay tariffs for this furniture. Actually, take that with you. We could sell it in the store.
I believe this is what the British call antiquing.
Exactly. It's shiplap, so far as I'm concerned. What, is she gonna go file a grand theft table? I think not.
I'm funny sometimes, guys.
Amazing. You are, and we love
You're very
you.
funny. We love you.
It's amazing.
We I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, you all see the tunnel. You can fully carry the table out the door.
I ain't doing all that.
If you want to take it with
I
you.
ain't doing all that.
Okay. Your choice.
That's a lot of effort.
But as you all go back through the door, it should be pointing back towards the way you came in, technically. But it's not anymore. It is now pointing you in a new direction, towards like another set of double doors. But these look almost like the same doors that were at the store. Like they don't look out of place here.
Deacon's been writing in the notebook that came with the handbook. It's like I was reading about mission reports. Apparently we have to do those. So we've got the Penelope one that got captured in a briefcase, and then we've got the Charlie one that got captured in the briefcase, and then Grandma got neutralized. Two of those are good. One of them's kind of, I guess, forgive the pun, neutral.
Yeah, sweetheart, don't worry about that. You're not a field agent. We're just a storefront.
They gave us guns and sent us after anomalies. And I got a handbook.
Hey, Debediah, look at me, okay? If it does not say that on your pay stub, then you are not that, okay?
I haven't gotten a pay stub yet.
Exactly. Don't do any unnecessary work. And if there's any paperwork, you just direct it towards me, okay?
Okay.
I knew I could trust you, Delilah. And she just takes it from you. Just like it is a blur as she uses her little timepiece and like just fills it out. There. Like I said, don't get paid for any work that you're not being paid for doing, or whatever they say. You know, I really am supposed to be in bed at this time, but here we are.
Oh, do you go to bed this early?
Oh, well, you know, my back. Usually I just go back in my office and lay it out. You know, it's not like I have someone rub the knots out or anything, but oh well, I guess we're just doing calisthenics today. Come on, let's go find this agency. Maybe they've got a couch that I can lay on or whatever.
You know, something I've discovered is I'm pretty good at rubbing people's backs, but what's actually the cool part is I can actually be in front of you while I do it.
Well, we'll have to have a further discussion about that, won't we, Mac?
Sorry, RJ's face just
RJ's face fucking broke. The best lesbian and queer man flirting you've ever seen. But we're just going to hear the clack, clack, clack of her heels as she puts them back on and leads us deeper into the echo chambers.
Amazing. You all really have no choice but to go to these doors. It's the only path now. All of the other paths have sort of disappeared. And as you go through these doors, you enter a lobby of a like what seems like a very nice office building. It's all black and gray, black marble floors, black marble walls. The ceiling is black. There's these like gray pillars that are very large that kind of go up. And the way that this is positioned, it almost looks like you all come in through a side door. There is a set of double doors that go out to the street. And there's a large front desk sort of a half circle situation. It's all the same sort of gray marble as the pillars, and 5 people stand, or rather sit, I guess, behind it, each at their own computer station, and they all are wearing kind of matching black blazers with a light blue dress shirt underneath. All have Echo on the chest, and people are sort of hustling in and out. Some get on elevators, some take the stairs, some just walk to the middle of the room and then disappear, which you assume is probably anomaly sort of things. No one approaches the 5 behind the desk as they talk on headsets or on the phone, type on the computer, things like that. 2 screens behind them just say "Welcome to Echo."
Well, this can't be our Echo. I would like to use my manager sense to find who is the manager here.
Absolutely. You roll for it and you let me know if you find the manager.
You mean your Karen sense?
You're not wrong. Let's be real. Nora is the ultimate level of Karen. Right, let me see. Attentiveness.
Yes.
All right. That's 1-3.
1-3 is enough. 1-3 is a success.
Yeah, but that's a lot of chaos.
It is. It's 5 more chaos for me. Thank you very much. So I'll take my 27 and I'll be over here. You get the sense pretty quickly that it is a woman. You kind of can see like the shape of her, a silhouette, if you will, behind some walls in a room that's kind of behind these screens and this half circle desk that these people are sitting at. But she does get up from what you assume is probably her sitting at her desk. She seems to walk around, come out a side door, and you see her come out behind this desk. She's got red curly hair that's very long. It's like ringlet curls probably down to her chest. She wears a matching blazer with the Echo logo on it, but she has on a pink dress shirt underneath, the like same hot pink that's in the Echo logo. Black pencil skirt, heels. Seems to be, communicating with a couple of them about things that they're working on or doing, pointing at their screens and things. She sort of stops after a second, surveys the room, and then locks eyes with you, and immediately like stands to her full height, rolls shoulders back. Will walk out from behind the desk and directly over to you, Norma. And go, "Hi there. My name is Rosie, and it seems like you all are my newest field agents. Welcome to the hiring process." And that is where we're going to take a break. Right
Hey.
there.
The way she says hiring process, you just dark face. What do you mean I'm an underling?
Hey, field agent.
Yay, field agents. We're going to take like a 5 to 10 minute bio break. So you all grab a snack, grab a drink, tell a friend, you know what to do. And Echo will be open again shortly. See y'all soon.
There is
And
now a
that's when I
Jimothy.
decided to take us back.
Oh, did you see the Jimothy stat block?
No, but there is now a Jimothy mod for Stardew Valley
And it's
hell
about
yeah.
Jimothy.
I want a Jimothy mod for
and
Stardew
Skyrim.
Valley.
Skyrim Jimothy.
Hi, everybody. We're obviously talking about very important topics that include Jimothy
Anomalies
and anomalies like the dolls under Jake's bed
and Jimothy.
and Jimothy.
And how surprising they look like Abby,
You know, the dolls are
Ju-
Jimothy.
The dolls.
Yes.
You can submit photos and they'll make them to look like whatever you want them to look like.
Yeah. Sometimes you can do them yourself at home if you have enough hair from the other people that you got in a undisclosed way.
Abby.
Abby's muted and it's perfect.
Abby, listen, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to go into the Outlast Trial game files and find Coil's model.
Oh no.
Every day I wake up. Every fucking day I wake up. Every day. I hope all of you shit your pants.
I have some laxatives.
But
Give me
I
a second.
love you.
You know, that was me Monday. So, I've done it.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, Jake, the joys.
That's a
of
story for
children.
another time.
That's a story for today. We all heard it during tech, but that's not the story for Twitch because I don't know if they would like me sharing it on my channel very much. Probably fine, but still, just in case. Hi everybody, we're back from break. I shoved 3 pieces of pepperoni jalapeno pizza in my face, and I feel like a different person. Let's fucking go. We left off with them meeting Rosie, who is the manager of this building of Echo, which they've had no other explanation as to why it looks so corporate and not like a store. And here we come back.
I'm really confused. I don't remember that name under the email access.
No, neither do I. Rosie, see, I'm not hiring. I'm the manager of my Echo wing, the wing that seems to be connected to our wing somehow. I'm sorry, we haven't met. My name is Nora Santoro. I'm the manager of the East branch of Echo, and you're Rosie.
Yeah, I'm Rosie. Sorry, this is probably a lot and real confusing for you all. You all are the ones that call the code black. Yeah?
Yeah,
Building
first
on
time in my
luck
10
there.
years, mind you.
No, excellent work as a manager. I'm not trying to take that away from you at all. It's more that I've been alerted that y'all might be like some contract field agents. Like you keep your job as you have it now, but then like you have like an extra layer on top of it, sort of for like the emergency purposes, like the emergency y'all are going through today.
Yeah?
Yeah, so like you're part-time field agents and part-time manager and whatever else y'all do at the store.
I'm sorry, I didn't see this in my contract. Give me just a second. I get my phone. I do that old lady thing where like I zoom in, the text is massive. Scroll for an uncomfortably long amount of time. Oh my god, it does say that. I thought that was for like volunteer hours or a softball team.
Yeah, not quite. It's more of a required when needed sort of situation. But y'all have been doing good so far. We've been keeping track of your numbers and all.
Excuse me, Miss Rosie, which way to processing? And he holds up like the 2 full suitcases.
Oh, what a gem you are. Processing is right down that hallway, 3 doors down on your left.
Starts humming kryptonite.
Actually, if you want to, because you probably need something to fill out.
We filled. We filled. Miss Norma has the mission debriefing.
Oh,
It's right
well,
here. Filled
perfect.
out
You don't
all
need-
by me. And
Yeah,
I
we
stare at
That,
Deacon as I say this.
That's. Yeah.
We don't even need to do the training on that part. That's nice. Kevin, get over here. And you see one of the guys in the Echo blazer with the blue dress shirt. It's like a little big for him, even like he's probably new and hasn't like quite figured out everything yet. Like he looks startled when she starts yelling Kevin across the whole lobby. He gets up from his computer and like runs over. Be a dear and take these 2 full the cases and this paperwork over to processing. Give them to Mary Jane, and then you let her know that I have the 4 new ones with me, and that I'm going to take them up to the conference room. And then if she needs to send anything, she can fax it up there. And he just sort of nods and runs away, like takes the cases with him and the paperwork and goes. So you all probably have a lot of questions and a lot of concerns.
Yeah, my main concern, will I still be receiving pay benefits as an overseer for these
Oh,
3?
yeah.
Okay, that was my only question.
sure.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Well, we're going to head up to the conference room and we can kind of talk about what's going on and what we need to do next, like as a team, and then we'll just go from there. So y'all follow me. And she like very quickly turns around and heads towards an elevator. We'll scan a key card, press a series of buttons outside of the elevator that are sort of in like it's a 9 grid, so it's a 3x3. She presses them in a very specific order. The elevator opens. She gets on and holds the door open button for you all.
Girl from Ipanema playing on constant loop. Yeah. Isaac will file into the elevator, taking up some space in the back.
Great.
I'll stand by the buttons, of course. I'm very interested in how things are run here. You know, as someone in a managerial position, I am number 1 at kissing ass, and that is what I'm going to be doing with Rosie in the most passive-aggressive, bitchy way possible.
I'm gonna wait until Deacon goes in and then be at the front of the door.
Deacon very quietly jotted down like the sequence that Rosie hit on the buttons on the outside in his notebook that he's been constantly writing in, and just kind of files in.
Perfect. She on the inside of the elevator hits another series of buttons. This is more like if you go in the elevator of like a skyscraper. It's got a ton of buttons, probably like 21, like a 7x3 sort of grid. And she types in a series. None of them have numbers on them, so it's very clearly just a pattern that she knows. But as soon as she hits the last button, the door closes, and very much like the speed of the Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory elevator, you all go up, and it stops very suddenly, almost like in a jolting sort of way. The door opens, and the only thing that you see when you step off the elevator is this like conference room that's encased in glass on like a normal floor, essentially. So the whole floor is one thing with like one wall of windows that looks out over the city. The rest is like that sort of black and gray marble, and then on the inside of this room is another glass room, and inside that glass room is a conference table with a lot of chairs, TV, like for monitoring things. Every seat has a water, like a notepad and pen at every chair, that sort of thing. You all can just follow me in here, and she like touches one glass wall that suddenly becomes a door, and she'll open it, allow you all to come inside, and then shut it back behind her. You all can sit wherever you like. It's nothing too fancy, but it'll do for what we need to do today.
Yeah, I go.
Thank you.
I go and sit down at the table and don't say anything. Just kind of look at what was on the table. Just kind of like, okay.
Does anybody need anything else? I'm sure that Kevin will join us shortly and all. Bring back your cases and all that.
No, thank you.
Okay. Great. Isaac, are you all right?
Oh no, I was just gonna say Isaac is just standing off to the side somewhere, probably a clipboard in hand, writing down stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't do sitting. Just let him do as he does.
Oh, okay. I can get you like a mini standing desk brought in if you want something to place your clipboard on. Right.
Actually, a more pertinent question is, am I on the clock here?
Yeah, you all are getting paid for your time here. You're in an office building.
Then I will elect not to sit. Continues to write.
Okay, but you didn't answer my question about the standard.
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. All right. So as you all may have gathered, you're now field agents, partially. You all had an issue at the store today. Harper's gotten me up to speed a bit. That there's a problem with your memory bank at the store.
Yeah, that's what resulted in the code black. Something about it overloading too many memories.
Right. So we're this building is like the corporate headquarters of Echo. It connects to every store, and then it also has an echo chamber that connects us to the main office to the agency. The one here in town, at least, not the national one. That'd be a long time to walk. So what happens essentially is that we get memories from customers and employees and the like. That is then filtered here to the corporate building. We sort through, we have a department that sorts through those memories and looks for the ones that we can use. The ones that have the most details, the ones that have the strongest emotions connected to them, that sort of thing. And then they filter those memories off to the factory, and then the factory develops those memories to use the anomalous powers that be, making the objects that we then ship back out to Echo stores. It's a full circle sort of thing.
Oh, that's where Grandma's soup comes from.
Right. Grandma's soup comes from people's childhood memories of their mother or their grandmother, whoever cooking, very helpful. But she pulls up on the TV a chart that is literally like the circle diagram, like how they explain how rain works, but for how they take memories and make them into objects. And then ship them back out to stores, which goes out to more people, which then makes a new memory, which then they come back to the store, they take the new memory, it all cycles through again. So you all, like every Echo store, have something called a memory bank, and that's what holds your memories for processing. Turns out that y'all's memory bank is just doing something wonky where it won't distribute the memories to our department to scan as it should. It seems like it's trying to hoard all of them for itself or something. So what y'all have now seen is your store is leaking memories into the mundane world, which can cause some issues like those little ones you processed in the tunnel. Keeping up with
So
me?
can we just get a new one?
I would love to say yes, but it's not quite that simple. See, no one's made a memory bank in about 45 years. That's when the newest Echo store was built. All the rest of them have been converted. Maybe they have smaller versions, but you all bring in a hefty amount of memory, something that is just a little too heavy for a wagon to hold on its own, if you catch my drift. So you need one of the big ones, one of the sturdy boys. So this one's going to need to be repaired. But first, you gotta figure out what's causing the clog, so to speak.
So it's clogging the pipes. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, something's making sure those memories can't get on through.
So,
Curious,
do-
we're one of the top 10 performing stores in the country, so I imagine we have quite a bit clogged up.
You do.
Do we have a leak or do we have a clog?
Oh, a little bit of both. Depends on the pipe you're looking at. Both things that are too big to make their way through and some memories that are too small to stand the pressure. They just kind of pop out the sides now that they can't get through. That little boy on the swing by himself. It's a memory that is significant in a way, but is not big. Is not a significant one in terms of being life changing. It didn't shape that boy in any way to be left on a swing by himself for a few hours. Was it inconvenient? Sure. Does he have memories of swinging that day? Absolutely. But it's not really something that gave him a new hobby or found in the love of his life or something. Those big ones are the ones that are really stuck up in.
So all the products come from the memories, and the memories are important. Does that mean there's no more grandma's soup?
Oh, I mean, well, we're still making some. We're probably just not making as much, you know what I mean? But there's still plenty of grandma soup around.
Okay, I wasn't sure because of what happened to grandma, or if that was the same grandma.
Oh, no, honey, this is more of a collective grandma.
Yeah, it's the universal. You'll have to forgive Doreen. She's just tired this week.
It's not even.
Oh, okay. It's
Very,
okay.
very, very clear name tag that says
Yeah,
Deacon.
no, I think she's clocked the name tag and she's like, oh, okay. No, that was just a grandma. It's more grandma soup is the collective grandmas like of everybody across the world. We still have plenty of grandma memories to make
like
grandma.
a grandma over soul. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Cool. So, you all are welcome to work out of this building as much as you'd like. Your store is still in a little bit of a lockdown situation from when I hear them trying to catch some shadows and all that. A pain in the ass, nasty things to have to deal with when they're not attached to your body. They just scamper around.
They get in the walls. I hear you. Oh my god, I was able to catch one of them. You know what they say? You see one, there's 50 of them.
You do. It's unfortunate, but that's okay. I'm sure they'll catch them eventually. In the meantime, though, you all are welcome to work here to sort out plans here and things. Somebody can take you down to the pipe system, and you all can look at all of that. See if maybe you all can sort out what's not going from here to there. That sort of situation. There's probably a way for you all to get to the agency later if you need to, but probably 90% of what you all are going to need to do is in this building. We're even attached to the factory that makes the products, so it's not really going to be a huge deal at once you figure out where the leaks are and where the clogs are, and the pipes that need replaced and or all that. Afterwards, we can figure out how to repair what started it in the first place, and you'll be brand spanking new, and everybody will go back to their lives as a manager or a intern or a tech or whatever you do.
He's our internet technological support, so very important. But that sounds nice. Where do we start?
Probably gonna have to start with getting your cases back and your guns charged up. I'm assuming some guns were probably fired in the making of all this.
Yes, and by the way, I know I haven't applied training, but it was his first time. I was not expecting a code black, so I don't want to be held
Don't
accountable
worry
for
about
that.
it. I'm really
Oh, bless
not
your heart, honey. Bless your heart.
I try to be understanding and accommodating. I mean, it's his first week. No one could have understood a code black was coming. You know what I mean?
Right? It's like giving a newborn a gun. You never know what they're gonna do with it.
Yeah, you know.
My gun's still
Shh,
full.
shh, Daniel.
My gun's still full.
The adults are talking.
Okay. So if anybody needs their guns recharged, you just let me know. We do have a charging station on the floor above us. Wonderful. And then Kevin should be back in a second. And with that, the elevator dings open, and Kevin brings in the two cases that you all handed over earlier. And he just sort of nods, a man of few words, it seems. And he gets back on the elevator and leaves. Now, y'all know the drill about, we'd much rather you capture it. If you gotta kill it, kill it. Don't let it get away. Loose ends are bad, blah, 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 blah. We don't really need to go over any of that because it's pretty standard shit. But if you need any help out in the field, just don't forget you can always ask, the powers that be, if you will, that you can change the fabric of reality however you need to shape it. Things happen. Things need moved around. Buildings need to shrink or be bigger, or whatever have mind
A
you.
cleanup crew, maybe.
A cleanup crew can be nice some days, and we're happy to provide where we can. I just want to make sure that y'all know that you're taken care of out in the field. So with that, do y'all have any questions before I think what's her name? Reagan or something like that. She wants to come check on y'all really quick. She's like does a bunch of our medical stuff, make sure none of y'all are hurt. Too bad. Don't want to enact that life insurance policy too early. And then we'll have somebody prep to take y'all down to the pipe room.
That's delightful. Of course, I am familiar with all of this. So if any of you have questions, I'm here to support and help. Of course, I would never want to impose in your position, Rosie, Donnie. But maybe you should just clear things up for the boys if you have any questions. Any of you?
Oh no, I'm totally fine. I understand everything. It's all in the guidebook.
Yeah, what he said.
It's my first day with the handbook, so I've been reading through it. I think I got it.
Well, sounds good, Deacon. It's very nice to meet you. I hope you're still happy to be aboard after a very busy day like today.
I'm learning that I'm a field agent instead of the customer support, so it's new. But Norma said that that comes with whatever pay that comes with and whatnot, so it should be fine.
Yeah, no, you all will be compensated fairly. We understand that it's a bit dangerous going out in the field, and we don't want y'all feeling like you're not a valued part of the Triangle Agency / Echo.
Okay.
All right. If y'all have any other questions that Reagan can't answer, y'all just press that button in the middle of the table, and then all of a sudden, in the middle of this large table, there's like a big red button in a glass case. She goes, "That'll just call me right back on up, so don't you worry. I'm gonna go make sure that everything is accounted for downstairs, in the echo chambers that y'all cleared out and such, and I'll see if there's any sort of extra supplies or anything we can grab for y'all before we take you to the pipe room, so you all can get a sense of what's going on and maybe figure out where that clog is." But Reagan should be up anytime. As she goes and closes the glass door behind her as she exits, you all notice that the handle is gone again. As she goes onto the elevator, does a small wave goodbye before she punches in another code. And in the blink of an eye, she is gone, but the door opens back again without really seemingly having time to move. And another person steps out who looks very similar to Harper. As far as you all can tell, looks like the same exact person.
Harper?
Oh, no, sorry. You have me confused. I'm Reagan. Nice to meet you.
It's the nice one.
Open the door and close it again. Harper and I are modeled after the same, model. But I'm Reagan. I'm a medical bot. I work for Echo and the rest of the agents for field agents who have maybe been hurt or may need some extra help after a assignment.
Oh, well, that's nice. I just took a little bit of a tumble, but I took some Tylenol after, and I'm just fine. But why don't you check on that strapping young man on the other end of the table? He took a real hit taking care of me.
Sure, I can start with you. No problem at all. And Reagan comes over. She has like a small medical bag with her, but doesn't make a move to open it. As you see her stare at you for just a second, her eyes have a grid come over them, and then that grid fades away again. Mac, you work in IT and tech at Echo Store 5388.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Did you get hurt on your last assignment?
I don't know, because I kind of got strangled out, and then I was in a room with like pink carpet and a pink like little cover on the toilet, on the toilet seat, and then all of a sudden I was back on the top of the stairs, and Deacon was in my arms.
Interesting.
It sure was.
Let me run some tests. And the grid comes back over her eyes, and it starts to like flick through things. Like you see like X-rays come up, and like a CT scan come up, and a bunch of other things that she's like doing as she's staring at you. And while she still keeps staring at Mac, she goes, "What was the nature of the anomalies you encountered?"
They look like the wallpaper.
But they're people.
Yeah, but they
Oh,
were like
people
in
that
people
look
shape. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. People that look like wallpaper usually are tied to strong emotions in the place setting of where you were at. As such, they usually have things like super strength, but are uh, have movement patterns mimicking the person that lived in the space. So can be very easy or very hard to fight, depending.
Mm-hmm. But that doesn't really answer the question of whether I took damage. I guess I'm okay.
Completing scans now. Give me one moment, please, as the last of things kind of flicker through. It seems you are fine, Mac. Uh, Light bruising, perhaps. A bit of a laceration around the throat, like a paper cut almost, but it all seems superficial to me.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Wonderful. Is anyone else hurt or would like to be checked over in this time?
Oh, could I have a glass of water? Actually, I'm very thirsty.
Of course. As she opens her medical bag and just pulls out a glass of water and sets it on the table in front of you.
Didn't know those came in bag size. Thank you very much.
Of course. Happy to help.
Isaac just turns their head to Reagan. There is an exchange of data.
Oh, Isaac, it seems that you were grabbed from behind, but were able to shoot the anomaly with your ripple gun and also create additional ripple guns. Wonderful job. It seems your data is all intact and you are not in need of further repair. But if you would like, I can do an upgrade sync on you to make sure that everything is safe and sound in your data chamber.
At least buy me dinner first.
Very funny.
I did have a question about something though, and he'll point down
Sure.
to his name badge that used to have an infinity symbol, but now has a 9,999,999 negative.
Oh, interesting. May I see your memory data scans?
Granting access now.
She takes a minute and
Standby
you
mode.
watch as her eyes almost turn into like TV screens, and you see memory after memory after memory flash by. And after about 30 seconds, she goes back to normal and goes, "It seems as if your memory access has been altered. Not by your store manager or even by Echo, but something different. Your backup access to the memory bank has been revoked. So your endless memory status is also revoked."
Yippee.
Hopefully, you all will be able to adjust this, as Isaacs are known to fall apart if your access is gone for too long.
I'm sorry, what?
Isaac, are you a robot?
I Isaac, are you? No, I think you can't just call them that.
I'm
Isaac,
asking.
are you
I
what
didn't
they?
know.
No, Isaac, I think what David here is trying to ask is, are you neurodivergent?
That's not what I'm trying to ask at all.
Hey, you can't just call them that.
Isaac has this camera zoom for office effect from the office effect going on as he's staring at Reagan like, do you see what I have to deal with?
Isaac is a built individual, much like myself or like Harper. We all require certain accesses in order to survive. Isaac is one of many that are built on memory access banks. They are built by accessing certain people or timelines or knowledge in order to create a full, workable, human like being.
As Reagan is explaining this in the background, Isaac is doing emotes like flexing and also like just showing off a little bit like he's a model in a commercial. He
Oh
doesn't
my
know why he
God.
does it. It just happens.
It just have. I didn't have to pay him. Oh my God.
We're bespoke.
Well,
yeah,
it's
you're
still
something.
polite to pay a human like being, but we are technically created by Echo.
Rent ain't cheap, yo.
I thought you. I've
It
never
is
seen
true.
you leave the store. Are you living in the
This is
walls?
a real question that I have for RJ as Isaac. Does Isaac have a separate home or does he live at Echo?
I imagine it is a separate, like, off-site Echo-approved apartment complex for people like Isaac and Reagan.
Like a bougie
Um,
storage unit.
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
So, like in like Reagan's memory scan, it is Isaac waking up, going to like his little breakfast nook, having the same bowl of gray mush over and over again, and then heading to the store to work an 18-hour shift.
Isaac's data access must be restored in order for Isaac to remain Isaac. If that number gets too low, you will cease to have all of the knowledge that you need to operate. As you lose more and more, you'll gain certain memories, but you'll lose the ones that make you operational.
Are you
Because
telling me
creatures
that
like us are built off of other people.
so the consequence of this is true ego death?
Correct.
Yippee.
Would anyone else like to be checked over?
No, I'm fine, but like, so how do we get Isaac back on track? Do we just deal with this leak thing, or do we have to like? Is it like saying goodbye to a dog, or?
I
Yes.
have no reference point for saying goodbye to a dog, but I believe that if you all can fix the leak/clog situation, that after the memory bank is fully restored, Isaac can be fully restored.
Oh, thank God! I didn't want to get another Isaac. I've met some of the other Isaacs, and aside from Isessa, I love her. She's great. I can't stand the rest of them. I would like this Isaac.
I think I'm physically okay, but I've been experiencing a lot today, so I think it probably would be okay to check over if that's okay, if that's something that you can do. All of this is new to me. Everything that we've done today is new to me.
Yes, Deacon, I can in fact scan for emotional trauma. I think it is very clear that you have experienced emotional trauma. I don't really need to scan for that, but I will scan anyway. As she just stares at Deacon and starts to go through everything.
Smoke comes out of her ears.
Yeah, it's just quiet for a minute while she's going through everything. It's a lot to unpack.
You just watch her face slowly fall the longer she scans.
Jesus Christ, man.
It is a lot as she scans through images and things, starting from today and working backwards until she goes, "Oh, your life has been sad. That is okay. We can work on that." Echo does provide therapy and counseling, as some of the items that you interact with can bring up negative feelings, but you must work with them for your job. So we have to provide counseling for legal reasons.
Yeah, I have a therapist, but I don't think that she's qualified to deal with whatever this is.
We do recommend that you use an internal therapist for issues that come up in work, as you are not allowed to talk about work situations with the mundane.
I also learned that today.
Yeah, that, it was my Echo appointed therapist who helped me, realize I needed to leave my bum of a husband.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's the attitude I'm looking for. I can get used to being a field agent if this is the vibe.
Deacon, I would like to give you this. And it is something she pulls out of her medical bag, that, the same place she got that water. It is just a small, like, button on the end of a remote. It's kind of like a clicker, sort of, is what it looks like. And she hands it to you. This lets you get a hold of me at any time. So if you are hurt in the field, or if you are experiencing psychological trauma and would like to talk through it with someone, you can just call me.
And you
Also
specifically
rated
want
therapy.
me to hold on to this?
Yes, that is why I handed it to you.
Okay.
Everyone else in here, well, besides Issac, seems to be fine. But you are going through some things that probably need help at some point. Issac is a pressing matter in which, if we do not resolve these issues quickly, Issac will just cease to exist. But Mac seems okay, and Norma says she is okay.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You are very welcome. I am here to help. It seems that your next order of business is to go to the pipe room.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if there was some mandatory waiting period. Can you take us there right now? I'd prefer to get this all handled as soon as possible.
Absolutely. I am happy to take you all to the pipe room. Do you need anything else before we go downstairs, as it might be a while before we can come back up?
I don't think so. That's a replacement briefcase, or pointing to the two briefcases that got brought up?
Oh, yes. Those are for those that used them for captures in the echo chambers. Your other ones are still processing, but this way, in case you would need them, you have them.
Deacon takes whichever one Norma doesn't take.
I also have a replacement ripple gun for you, Issac. As she, again, out of her bag, pulls out a ripple gun that is fully charged and will hand it to you. If you would like to give me the other, I can go put it on charge for you while you are in the pipe room.
Hands over three. Issac hands over three of them, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Just an armful of ripple guns.
Yeah, one of those was enormously generated. Just be aware of that when you're disposing of it.
Thank you for the warning. I will not be able to recharge that one in the same way that I can recharge the others, but I will take care of all of them for you, and you can get all of them back upon completion of any issues being fixed in the pipe room.
Whatever alert that Reagan gets when the button on the stick gets pushed happens as Deacon pushes the button.
You watch as her body poofs out of existence and then poofs again right beside you.
Sorry. I just had a question.
Hello, did you need help with something, Deacon?
I just had a question based off of something that got said. I didn't realize I was going to move you. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I don't really mind that much. What is your question?
How do we do the anomalous things that we do?
Oh, at some point in your life, you may or may not have been aware that you ran into an anomaly. It merged itself with your body to create a stable anomaly, something that could move and walk and talk. You still have all of your full free will and capabilities, but you also now have an anomalous entity that resides inside of you.
Yep,
Did it
that's what happened
happen?
to me. I was just a secretary at Echo, and then I bought this storage unit. And it just so happened that one of the idols that was in there contained the Mesopotamian death goddess Ereshkigal. And it was a partial possession, but she really just wanted to see the modern world. But it's given me a few funny powers around time. Like how you managed to get back on time, or how that third gun appeared.
Do we get them from working here, or?
Oh no, you work here because you are anomalous. That is why you are hired. We don't provide the anomaly finds you first.
Exactly. And that's why Echo's like family.
Is that why I didn't actually get interviewed when I applied here?
Probably not, sweetheart. I have to be so honest. I don't even remember talking to you or seeing your. Did you even put in a resume?
I did.
Yeah, I didn't see that. So maybe your anomaly has something to do with memory, something like that. What's your name? I can't really read your handwriting, sweetheart. What's your name?
It's Deacon.
Bacon. Gotcha.
It's closer. That's closer.
We'll figure it out. All of us, it's going to be a struggle. And as a family, a company that sees itself as a family, we are all going to help Deacon. Deacon. Your name's Deacon.
Deacon.
Yeah. Anywho, we're going to help Delilah here with everything that he needs. Is that clear, everyone?
Yeah.
Excellent. Don't worry, I was also, for me, I just thought I was rewinding my favorite shows when my anomalous powers first manifested. But as it turns out, it's kind of like you're talking to yourself in your head. Think of it like an everyday thing. When you're brushing your teeth or going through, you have to think about it purposely. But we'll do that after we see the pipe room, sweetheart, okay?
Okay.
Hey, man, I'm such a great manager. Already a field agent, and I'm doing amazing. What about the rest of you? You ready to go down the pipe room?
Yes.
I know what
yes.
you're thinking, Jake. Me too.
I said what I said.
Look, someone's getting piped in the pipe room, right?
I hope it's me. And then you hear the sound of metallic pipes hitting Isaac's body.
Just insert metal pipe drop sound.
Roblox sound. Finding it.
I wonder if they're going to dispose of the anomalous ripple gun in the hole.
They might. I don't take care of the disposal, but it is quite possible that it will be in the hole. Anyways, is everyone ready to come to the pipe room?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. If everyone could please follow me to the elevator, as she will open the glass door for you all again, and motion for you all to exit. And then she will, as you all exit out, she will follow behind, close the glass door again. It becomes a glass wall, and goes over to the elevator, punches in a different code than what Rosie put in earlier. Lets you all in the elevator, and again punches a different code than what Rosie put in earlier. The elevator goes really slow this time, and goes down, down, down for a very long time. Probably like a full 10-minute ride in the slowest elevator you can imagine. And when the doors finally do open, you all see quite literally the pipe room. It is a series of metal catwalks that go up many floors, it seems, and pipes that intertwine themselves all along the floors and the walls and in between the catwalks and all sorts of things. Some of them are different colors or have different patterns on them. Some have windows that kind of let you see what's inside of it. Yes, it is the 90s to 2000 screensaver. Thank you for recognizing the intention behind this. As they all like twist and turn inside of each other and fill up this entire room. And all the way up above you, probably a good 10 to 15 floors up, you hear a rupture and then start to see one little bit of like this black liquid leak down to where you're at. And with that, I think we're going to end a little bit early tonight because I'd love to do the pipe room as its own session. So
No, the pipes are bursting. Who's gonna help me stop her up these pipes?
Oh wait, no, fuck. Mal, we need to find the breaker box room before we do the pipe room first, and then the boiler room so we can connect the steam to go into. Oh fuck, where would it go? The elevator, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, it depends. You could also send it to the furnace if you want an extra key.
I guess. No, I have the upgrade where it's a gem, not a key.
Oh,
Every day
I
I
don't
wake
have
up.
that. You will never not get RJ and I talking about blueprints. I'm so sorry, but also I'm not sorry.
It's a great game.
It's a great game. We love that game. We talk about that game all the time. It's wonderful. Thank you for joining us for another episode of The Calling of Echo. This has been episode 3 called It's in the Walls. And it's been another lovely night. Like I said at the top of the show, we will not be here next week. I will be in Indianapolis doing a live show and a panel and a bunch of other things, so I cannot be here to run the game. But we will be back the week after that for episode 4, which will be in the pipe room. So we go in reverse order of what we started in. Who went last before me?
It was
RJ.
me.
RJ.
Yay, RJ, go.
RJ. Hello, everyone. It's me, your boy RJ. RJ2 on all the socials. I was Isaac. We have our currently in recording live game, pre-recorded game of D&D on Thursdays. We're going to be doing that. Saturday over at G Game Nights, where we're playing Good Society. I'm finished hunting my sister for sport. Now we're planning a red wedding. Who was before me? Jake?
No,
it
I was first.
Jake started tonight.
You're last, white boy. It's me next.
Yeah.
I'm Abby. I'm your local internet nerd. You can catch me at most places on the internet at Enough of Abby, where I'm doing cultural consultations, I'm doing sensitivity readings, but more importantly, I am playing amazing games with amazing folks just like this. As RJ mentioned, you can find me as well on the Luck and Chaos podcast, where I'm a gay little bat, and you can find me in a whole lot of other places. Check out Game Master Monday for the Rat City series, Vampire the Masquerade. But what if it was in underground New York with a bunch of little rats and everything was rat puns? Highly recommend. Also, keep an eye out for me with some of these familiar faces on other series, namely Folk and Myth. Oh, that's all I'll say. And I'm going to pass it off to the wonderful, the fabulous Zachary.
Hi, everybody. I'm Zachary Vaudo, also known as SneakerNet or SneakerNet Music, all over the internet. I make electronic music, theme songs for TTRPG streams, and just for the hell of it. I'm also part of Luck and Chaos, so you can find me there. What is already out and what will be out. Last Saturday, I was over on Hilarity Save for the finale of their anthology series, The Valley. I highly recommend that. That was a very fun game. I just finished up a mini series on Hack Recklessly called The Sprawl. It was a cyberpunk-based game, not the system cyberpunk, but a setting of cyberpunk. So The Sprawl is the system. You can check that out as it goes up as well. This Sunday, I will be on the Bad Ideas Twitch channel with a game of Eat the Reich. It's my third time playing Eat the Reich, and once again, I am the giant bat because I have a type.
Hat.
Fuck yeah.
Beyond that, follow me on social to see what else I get up to, because usually you can find me wherever tabletop games are played. Jake.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jake, and you can find me on social media primarily on Blue Sky at DM Jake. I run a channel called Alt Haven, where Monday nights we just finished a series of Cowborg, where I get to play cross from Drac, where he would give me a description of a character and I would make up their backstory. And it was a very fun series of things. Next week we are starting our short run series called Quake, where everything is normal, nothing weird's going to happen. It was going to start this week, but but yeah, and I am in a point where I'm about to start creating a lot of other additional content. So keep a look out for that.
And then there's me. Hi, I'm Mallorie. I run this place. And when you can't find me here, the next thing you'll see me at is Gen Con. I have a live show on Thursday and a panel on Saturday. They're both up on the internet. And I'm going to cut this a little short tonight. You know the drill. Love yourself. Sorry. Love you. Wow, today's weird, everybody. It's fine. Love yourself. Take care of each other and go have a super magical night. If you'll see me at Gen Con, come say hi, and you'll see us back here in 2 weeks for the Calling of Echo. And you may see me in other places. They just haven't been announced yet. All right. Have a good night. Bye-bye.